Zone. Two-tone zone.
What's going on, Titan Nation? You are tuned into the Two-Tone Zone. I am your host, Mr. Two-Tone. And as always, I got my day one A1 in here with me. D Weez, say what up to Titan Nation, bro.
What it do? Let's go, baby.
What it do, what it do. Folks, real excited for this show. We got a longtime friend of ours in the building. D Weez went ahead and set this one up with Aunt Dizzy. Aunt Dizzy in the building. He's representing Bill's Mafia. Let me go and bring the homie in real quick.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's going on, black man? How you living?
Hey, what's up, man? I've been all right. No real complaints on my end. You know, getting excited for Monday night's matchup. A lot of primetime things going on.
Right, man. Hey, it's a big one indeed, man. You know how this rivalry goes. You know how
for sure.
From the history between the two teams. So yeah, man.
Oh yeah, like I was telling a friend of mine outside the AFC East, Tennessee Titans is Bill's biggest rival. Music City Miracle, the whooping you put on us last year, all that. You know, we haven't forgot anything. Tennessee is personal. It's personal.
Right. Hey, before I brought you in and the introduction was going, I seen your face with that Josh Norman reaction.
Oh, could you tell?
Bro, I was over here laughing, bro, and I had to make sure that I said something about that, man.
Yeah, man, it's the biggest 5-yard play that didn't count. You know, the most notable 5-yard play that didn't count. I think it was a holding penalty or something on that.
Hey, but that's why I got rid of him, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why he's a Niner now.
That's where he belongs, I guess. Hey.
Right. D Weez, you quiet, bro. What's going on with you, homie?
Man, I'm hungry.
You hungry or you nervous, man? You nervous about what's about to happen on Monday.
What did Jameson Winston do? He ate the W?
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that because my hands are dirty. Plus, that's weird anyway.
Yeah. I ain't gonna do it on here, man. But you know, I'm hungry for the W, man. I got much to say, man. We bringing it to the Bills. And already knows what's going on, man. Let's go.
Stop it.
All I know is that I came dressed in all black tonight, man, which means, you know, I'm ready to slide this weekend on Monday.
Is that what it is, or are you dressed for a funeral, man? You already know what's happening.
Hey, I love it, bro. The jabs. I love the counter. I love it, man. Hey, it's going to be a great show, folks. Real quick, hit that like button for us. Make sure this video is on folks' playlist. Make sure eventually we want to go viral. So help us do that. If you like the content, hit that like button, share the video, and most definitely please subscribe. So, hey, let's go ahead and get it started, man. Buffalo Bills, 4-1 right now, right?
4-1. Should be 5-0.
Nah, man, not at all. Big Ben
pump block. That's all that was.
Big Ben took care of business in veteran fashion.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, y'all only lost by 7.
Yeah,
and it was that block punt. But yeah, man, I mean, so 4-1, you guys have the number 1 defense and the number 8 overall offense.
Well, total offense outside the top 5, number 1 overall scoring offense. So after 5 weeks, we got the number 1 points scored and number 1 points against. So, I mean, you guys are really coming up against a team that's, you know, just playing all 3 phases. And I think we're top 5 in special teams right now. If you remove week 1 with what Pittsburgh did, we're top 5 in special teams. So, you know, we're playing well in all 3 phases of the game right now.
Right, man.
The best in the league in two of the 3.
No, you ain't lying, man. Here on the Two-Tone Zone, we like to say 4-phase game, man. We like to talk about the coaching staff as well.
Oh, okay.
As far as what, you know, McDermott's doing over there, man, the dude's aggressive. He loves his team. They respect him, you know, and it just seems like it's good synergy, man. It seems like it's fun out there. Watching the Bills, I seem like they're just having fun being kids, man. So, much respect for the organization. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys are playing complimentary football across the board. In that defense, man, the defense is honestly is probably worries me right after Josh Allen, but we'll get into that here in a minute. So let's just talk about. I just want to talk about. Let's talk about roster updates. We'll talk about injury reports. You know, we'll talk about Vegas. And what are we at right now?
5.5.
Yeah,
Or plus 5.5 at home.
Minus 5.5 is what we are.
Right. Yeah. So unfortunately, man, I think they're setting folks up for failure on that one. So you might want to bet on the Titans on that one.
Hey man, you know what? I was thinking about it. I know I don't want to make this show gimmicky. I know y'all doing a lot of good things, but I was gonna make my parlay bet online just to show you how confident I am. I'm gonna pull my phone out. Bills, minus 5.5, the over, and Josh Allen to go over 280 yards. I was gonna put $200 or $300 on it just to let you know how confident I am about this.
Oh man,
right. Well, you definitely have to place that bet somewhere else because I don't bet. I'm not a betting man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm confident. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not a betting man, so I'm gonna stay away from that one. But that shows a lot of confidence, man. So I'm gonna hold you to that. You said what'd you say? 300?
I think I'll do it online. We can pull this up.
Well, what'd you say? 350? What'd you say?
No, well, slow down now. Slow down.
Man, I'm fooling with you. So, hey, real quick, what is your if you're McDermott and working with your defensive coordinator, like what's your plan to stop Derrick Henry tomorrow? Because you guys, I highly doubt you're gonna be able to hold our rushing game to 78 yards.
That's the average that we've been giving up.
Right. Right.
So first things first, we got to establish this is personal. You got that clip, Derrick Henry doing his thing last year, running all over us, 200 plus yards, all that. So I don't know exactly how they. Let's be honest. You can't stop Derrick Henry. No one has the formula. I can concede to that.
Right.
I think he's had how many 100-yard games in a row? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, every game so far this year he's had 100 yards.
Yeah. On average, got 7 touchdowns right now, leading the league with 640 rushing yards.
Yeah, I don't see that stopping against Buffalo. Our D line's getting a lot of exposure after the win in Kansas City. They're talking about Star being back, Space Eater. He wasn't there last year when you guys ran all over us. He took the COVID year off.
Right.
But we know he's gonna get his. That's just that. We can't stop D.
For sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, so last year it was a Tuesday night football game. We all know due to COVID and things like that.
Right.
So AJ Brown had a hell of a night too.
Yeah.
So how do you account for AJ Brown? And you know the drill right now. We have Julio Jones back.
Right. So is he gonna play for sure? I know he was a full participant in practice.
But he said he's ready to go.
Julio's going to get ready to go. Yeah, I'm not too nervous about Julio. He had 100-yard game with you guys. The other, 2 games, he had 30 yards. He's going to be on the island. Tre'Davious White's going to be over there. I'm not confident in Ryan Tannehill. Huh?
Number 27, Tre'Davious White is going to be on Julio Jones?
Yeah, I'm not confident in Ryan. Passing's a 2-part game. I'm not confident in Ryan Tannehill giving the ball where it needs to be for him to have a dominant game over
He's about 100 yards short of where Josh Allen is at. With his passing yards.
Yeah.
He threw a rock, bro.
The accuracy. He's never been that. I know he's done a lot of good things since he's came from Miami, but I'm not confident in him getting the ball where it needs to be, especially with Tre'Davious White's a top 5 cornerback.
Hey, to some. To some. I mean, that's
Pro Bowls and all pros say to a lot, but hey.
Right. So you don't have confidence in Ryan Tannehill. All right. As far as accuracy goes, I'll rock with you on that. But as far as making this offense work for us, he does his job. You know what I'm saying? I was talking the other day. Weez and I were on Titans Rossi show, and I asked Weez and Rossi who would they have? Which number 17 would they take if it was an option? Would they take Tannehill or Josh Allen? Of course, I went with the home team. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Hey, I mean, he's been more than serviceable. Weez, didn't you agree with me the other night?
Say it again.
I agreed with you.
Okay, you agreed.
Yeah, I agreed. I said, Josh Allen is the future. Yes, give him his props.
Okay,
but right now, sticking with Tannehill.
All right. I mean, if we want to turn this into a Josh Allen discussion, let me be clear.
Let's talk about him.
Did you guys watch Sunday night's game, the national game? Did you see that drive? He took what he did on third down, leaping over that man. This man is a leader of men. He puts his body, soul into the game.
Right.
Nobody in the NFL is gonna rally around that guy like the Bills do, Josh Allen. They got that heart, man. He goes out there and gets it. So let me ask you this: you remember a few years ago in the Super Bowl, Cam Newton fumbled the ball and wouldn't go down there and get it, and everybody was looking like, "Why is Cam not going in there?" Josh Allen's the exact opposite. They love this guy. This man's highlights, putting his soul on the line.
Let's go.
Yeah. Tannehill's not that, man.
Whoa.
System quarterback.
We got this.
You know what I'm saying? Has to operate inside the lines, a game plan quarterback.
Nah.
You know, when things break down, he's not it.
Bro, so we need you to really, really, really just go back and analyze Ryan Tannehill's ability to extend plays, to get to get out of the pocket, to play action, fake, bootleg, whatever. He's proven it time and time again that he can use his legs. I think it was last year Sunday night we played against the Green Bay Packers. You remember that play, right, D Weez?
Yep.
This man took off right up the middle. Nobody was catching him. So
fastest man on the field.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, dude was out.
Been on the field since high school, man. What are you talking about?
Dude was out, man. Hey, but did Josh Allen cross over from wide receiver to quarterback? Ryan Tannehill did. Okay. Right? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
But talk about an athlete. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking Josh Allen because Buddy is nice, man.
Yeah.
He's 6'5". He can sling the rock. Like you said, guys rally around him. He's a well-respectable cat. But hey, he's got weaknesses, man. And
name some.
And I truly believe. Okay, you want to name some?
Please.
Let's see here. Outside of the deep ball and checkdowns, he's really not that nice.
I mean, my man had 70% completion accurate. Last year, 70%.
But I mean,
that's top 5 in the league.
Checkdowns, man. Credit your running backs that.
But then the deep ball too. He can put the ball anywhere on the field.
He can, but he does have weaknesses. He does have weaknesses, man. And all right, for instance, just a mental breakdown the other night. KC has him on the run. He's running for his life, right? He's trying to get rid of the ball. He makes a stupid move and they get intentional grounding, right? They lose the play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
that's how we lost to Houston his first year in the playoffs. The mental breakdowns. So, he's a young cat. He's still young.
He is, and that's what we got to expose his youth, and that's what I'm talking about. That's his weakness. He's young, right?
Okay.
And so if we can make him break down mentally, we definitely have a chance, bro. And right now, our defense isn't the greatest. You know what I'm saying? We're still trying to figure things out. But at the end of the day, we've always been like that bend don't break mentality. Would you agree, Weez?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
It took us long enough to get to this point. So we rely heavy on that run game, but don't get it twisted. Tannehill, he can put the ball in. I mean, Julio wouldn't have came to Tennessee if he didn't believe in Tannehill. Point blank. Julio would have been like, no, I'm not even going to bother. Julio chose this place for a reason. You got and he's putting a lot of trust in the man that's going to be throwing him the ball to get him paid. So
yeah, I mean, great minds make mistakes all the time, guys.
You asked me to name one, man. You didn't think I could do it.
No, you did. No, the mental. He does have these lapses, man, and that's the only thing. Just the frustration, and it's kind of what we exposed with Patrick Mahomes the other night.
Right.
Trying to make the big play, never want to give up on plays. Right. Just love the game so much that you always never want to take a sack.
Right. Right.
And so that's what you would have to expose if you're going to do that.
Right. Absolutely, man. And since you brought up Mahomes, I've never been a Mahomes advocate, man. I was like, I want to see Buddy overcome some adversity. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, because eventually teams are going to have film on you, man, and they're going to figure you out, and then you lose pieces. And things change, the dynamics is not the same. So, I want to see how he overcomes this. Yeah, I really do. I mean, if he can bounce back and come out the AFC West not as a wild card, I'll have some respect for him. Real talk.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But we have the Chiefs week 7, so we'll talk a little more about Patrick Mahomes next week. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, are y'all gonna win the game this season? Who y'all got after that?
Who we got after that? So I think we have the Rams coming up soon.
Oh my God.
Nah, man, we're ready for war, man. So
What?
So Titans, bro. We've always played down to our opponent. We win the games we're supposed to lose the games we're supposed to win. You see what I'm saying? Like
I believe that just based on the fact that I know this is not a betting podcast, but they cost me a 16 parlay when they lost to the Jets. The only gimme game on my roster. I couldn't believe it. I said never again.
Look, man. So look, we're gonna let the past be the past, man. You know what I'm saying? No, but hey, real talk. We literally blew every opportunity to win that game. Like if you look at the stat sheet, it's just like, why did we lose this game?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? X plays, man. Hail Marys. You know what I'm saying? Zach Wilson out there saying prayers.
Hey, man, we ain't gonna talk about that no more, man. We ain't gonna talk about that no more.
Right, man. Hey, so, man, he's bringing up old wounds, man. My bad.
We ain't gonna talk about that no more, man.
Right, man. Hey, but I want to talk about your guys' defense real quick.
Okay.
Gregory Rousseau, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. He's nice.
First rounder.
Right.
First rounder.
Y'all got 14 sacks right now, 9 interceptions.
Yes.
You got a pair of safeties that are ball hawking, hard hitting guys that just love to play football.
Pro Bowl safeties.
Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde, man.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say they're underrated, man. I mean,
they're not getting any Pro Bowl nods the last couple of years, no All Pros, and they deserve all that. That's why I say they're underrated. They're not getting the recognition. This might be the year that they're finally, on the center stage where they need to be in the conversation, the top 2 or 3 safeties in the league.
I'm just not with the accolades. You know what I mean? Like,
tell me why.
I'm not with the accolades because when I play sports, I play just because I loved it, bro. I didn't want credit. I didn't want nothing. I'm just gonna go out there, get my blood, sweat, and tears in my all. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of times, work goes unseen. You know what I'm saying? But it's still actual factual, and it's still done. It still, still gets the job done, and you're winning games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't want accolades if we're losing. It doesn't mean
that's fair. That's
fair.
What
I'm saying? So that's just me personally. But I understand how it is important to some folks. Just it differs from person to person. Man, hey, Tremaine Edmonds, bro, 6'5", 6'5", linebacker, leading your team in tackles right now.
And you know what? He's not even the best linebacker on the team. Matt Milano's the best linebacker.
Yeah. But I'm really impressed about this dude. Like, just Mahomes throws the ball, he just comes out the air and pulls it out. Yeah.
So when we drafted him the same year we got Josh Allen, and he came into the league, youngest player in the draft, youngest player in like the last 15, 20 years. I think he was like 19 turning 20. So what we're seeing is him like immersion. This is, it really could be seen as his rookie year. If he would have played, redshirt freshman 4 years, so he's really coming into his own. He's really starting to put on that mask, develop his football body. Things are clicking for him. Right. And he's still a young kid. I still think he's only 23.
Yeah, he is young. He's very young out of Virginia Tech, man. Yeah. No, he's very young.
He was just one and done?
I don't know if he started early or what. I think he did 2. I think he did the 2 and then birthdays, things like that, and he got out of there.
Man, if you got it like that, you got it.
Who his brothers play for? He got
his
2
brother
brothers.
plays for Pittsburgh. He's a safety. I think they win the same.
I think both of them play for Pittsburgh. He has 2 brothers.
I know one does for sure is the safety. Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of brothers going around the league, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we got half. We got half the best brother duo in the league.
The Diggs combo.
The Diggs brothers. We got one half of that.
You got the LaMelo and LiAngelo.
Hey.
Oh man, my bad. You know how to throw a little.
Oh no, man, it's not a problem.
Man, but hey, man, 14 sacks, man. So I don't know if you've been keeping up with it. Tannehill's been sacked 20 times this year.
Yes.
So, bro, I'm really hoping this is the game where our offensive line turns the corner, because if we don't, it's gonna be a long game.
Well, where are the holes at on your offensive line? Can you speak to that?
Where my holes at? So
yeah.
So D Weez will agree with me. I'm gonna say, left tackle. I'm gonna say our whole O-line, bro. I'm gonna say our whole O-line because Roger Saffold's been out. He's been an injury case for us. Taylor Lewan's always doing something wrong, right? Our center has been in and out the games. You know what I'm saying? Our only solid player right now is Nate Davis, because David Questenberry is not getting the job done for us consistently.
And Nate Davis, he's interior.
He's right. He's a right guard.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So if you having problems at tackles, man, it's gonna be a long day. Our edge rushers, man. First, second round this year. The year before that, AJ Spencer, second round. They're just putting a lot of pressure on quarterbacks right now. They're abusing bad O lines, and I think that's we're first in a lot of categories. Every statistical category that they measure in football, Buffalo Bills is in the top 5. Now, I will say this: it's a little bit inflated. We did play Houston,
right?
You
And the
know,
Dolphins.
we played the Dolphins, so but bad teams we abuse them. If your offensive line is having problems, you don't really want to play Buffalo right now.
Right. But we're not a bad team. So, Weez, let me ask you: how do we stop that? How do we combat them edge rushers? How do we combat that?
Hey,
Listen, I told you, like I was talking about on Titan Rossi. It starts with Lawan. It's going to start with him setting the standard. There's no way we can give up 5 sacks this game. We cannot give up more than 2 sacks. I'll set the limit. There's going to be some sacks. I'm not going to lie. Them boys on the Bills is dogs, but
savages.
But we cannot give up more than 2 sacks. That is going to be an issue because then that's when the whole offense changes. That's when the whole pass game changes.
Right.
Now they're trying to protect Tannehill.
Right.
We cannot give up more than 2 sacks. But it's going to start with Lawan. Lawan is going to have to set the standard as that vet, as the leader on the line, and as the most important piece of the line, left tackle,
blind side.
He's gonna have to step it up, and like I said, everybody's gonna feed off his energy. So with that being said, Lawan got to come through for us. He has to set the standard, and they got to link up, lock up.
Right. Nah, big facts, man. And and another thing I want to add in there too. We just got to get that ball out a lot quicker.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Check downs. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure we're utilizing every piece we have. Yes. And I'm not sure how familiar you are with our options on offense. But you know what I'm saying, outside of Julio, outside of AJ, we got Josh Reynolds, you know what I'm saying? Last week he had some big catches for us. Marcus Johnson was our leading receiver last week. We have a couple guys you probably never heard of, like Cam Batson, little guys with the big hearts. You know what I'm saying? With the big hearts that are playmakers and they're just consistent and they're gonna lay it on the line. And, Jeremy McNichols can also catch the ball at the backfield for us. That's our secondary running back. So like I said, we have options, man. So that's another way how I would try to combat that is to get that ball out quicker and maybe run a couple 2 or 3 tight end sets. You know what I'm saying?
Now is your OC? He's new this year.
Todd Downing is new. He's not new to the
organization,
but
he's new as calling the plays.
New role
because your head coach is a defensive guy, right?
Right, Vrabel, yes.
Big Vrabel,
yes. And your OC is new, first year calling plays.
His first year calling plays for the Titans. He was the offensive coordinator for the Raiders. He did, so I'm not trying to justify, because he had a terrible experience there.
Yeah.
But you learn from your experiences, right? From your mistakes. So
yeah,
I feel like with this offense, he's like last week we saw him get really creative within the playbook. You see what I'm saying? Like, so we're gonna have to get creative, man. But most importantly, we have to keep Ryan Tannehill upright. And Weez, I'm with you. Like 2 last week we gave up 3. The week prior we gave up 7 to the Jets. But this pass rush is way more severe.
Yeah,
way more severe than the Jets. You see what I'm saying?
The pressure's going to be on.
And then the beautiful thing about the Bills is we win one-on-one matchups. We're bringing 4. We're not disguising 5, 6 guys, dropping anything that's that. It's really just man on man. What you guys gonna do? And then I brought up your OC just to point out the difference in experience. Our DC Leslie Frazier, stud. On those old Eagles teams, just turning around. Was with the Bears, all that. He's when they had those good defenses, when they were winning the Super Bowl, things like that. Leslie Frazier's a stud, and I think this young guy you got, man, he might be in over his head a little bit with Sean McDermott and Leslie Frazier, man. I can the best defensive combo in football right now.
I can dig it, man. But hey, don't ever count a man out. You know what I'm saying? Especially a man who loves the game, who loves his job, and is going to, and who listens to his players and is ready to make the adjustments as need be, man. So hey, the players got to come prepared just as well as the coaches. So it's all about execution at the end of the day.
For sure.
You know, and it's a big time game. And like you said, the blood's gonna be boiling on Monday. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
But you said Leslie Frazier, was it?
Yeah.
Leslie Frazier? Okay, so man, he's got a game plan for Julio and AJ and Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
And you know, so essentially, defensively, we have to cover every blade of grass, the whole area of the field. We got to cover everything. But as do you guys. You see what I'm saying? Because like I said, as I alluded to earlier, Ryan Tannehill can run. He's got some wheels. He's got some wheels. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He's a scrambler.
We have two high flying receivers that can make plays in their sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, hey,
these are facts.
These are facts, man. So I'm hoping for the best for us, man. But I know it's going to be a dogfight. But I think we're going to pull away. But we'll get to the predictions here in a little bit. I'm kind of jumping ahead of myself.
Just real quick with that, I think I will say this: I'm really impressed with the talent on the team. But you know, I think we're just catching on at the right time. You know, Julio's coming back. You know, doesn't really have too much experience with Tannehill. Brown hasn't really thrown together a good game yet. Not a killer game according to my fantasy roster.
Right.
So
he's been hurt, man. You know,
he's been hurt. So like, you know, you got a lot of great pieces, but with this new coordinator, these guys being hurt, and we're clicking on all cylinders. 4 years of continuity on the defense, DC. 4 years of continuity, offensive coordinator. You know, this is the wrong team to experiment with.
You know? Hey, trial and error, man. So hey, at the end of the day, we're gonna trade punches, man. But it's all about who's gonna make the mistakes first. Josh Allen is going to throw a pick. He is going to throw a pick on them.
What? So who's gonna grab it?
Who's gonna grab it?
Yeah.
Kevin Byard, our ball hawking safety. He's ready to go. He's a Pro Bowler. He don't get wooed on the Pro Bowl.
Okay.
Hey. Ooh.
Hey, that hurt. All right. I see.
Ooh, he don't get wooed on. I ain't heard to get wooed in a minute.
Right. I had to throw it back, bro. The counters, man. The counters. But let's go ahead and jump ahead real quick, man. So, who concerns you most offensively for us?
King Henry by far.
So you're Leslie Frazier. Your game plan is to stop Henry, but you can't rush 4. You can't put 4 in the box trying to stop Henry, though.
No, you can't. So I think the most important thing is right now is we're gonna play complementary football to handle Henry. When you guys get down, you can't be running the football. You know, and I think that's gonna be the biggest thing for us beating you guys. What's up, baby? It's a family show. I got my daughter in.
Hey, what's up,
Hey, what's up, baby girl? Say hey.
Hey, the iPad died.
Yeah, right. I thought I had an hour.
He's like, with that being said, what's your prediction for this Sunday?
Right. No, I like it. Hey, Weez. Let's talk about it, man. If you are Shane Bowen,
yeah,
and you are trying to plan and prepare for that high-powered Bills offense,
yeah,
who's your biggest concern? Who do you try to stop? Like you got to pick your poison, right? So who do you try to stop, man?
You got to stop. Well, I mean, have you been watching? You been watching Emmanuel Sanders lately?
Exactly. Who are you gonna stop? Have you seen Emmanuel Sanders?
Have you seen I mean,
Dawson Knox.
All the love's on Diggs, man, and Knox is coming through too. So you gotta.
Cole Beasley's due for a big game.
Both of those guys,
man.
You gotta make sure you. I mean, that whole receiving core right now, man.
Beasley's living in the shadows. He's living in the shadows right now.
Well, yeah, he's an anti-vaxxer, so they his karma's coming.
They got Moss and Singletary back there.
Yeah, man. Hey, Moss and Singletary, man, they're a good combo. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't scare us running the ball at all. I mean, I think we have about 400 yards together. You know what I'm saying? Rushing.
So what is that? Y'all 26th ranked rushing defense. Say y'all got the nerve not to be scared of somebody.
Man, but the thing is, for us, it's just been X plays, man. Once we eliminate those X plays, the 58-yard runs, you know what I'm saying? James Robinson, that you know, guys missing tackles, guys not feeling the game, bro. It's gonna turn the corner for us. But hey, nice jab. I like it. I felt it. For me, so you said Emmanuel Sanders, D Weez? Yeah, man. Hey, he's balling, bro. He's balling. But
just take the over. Take the over Sanders on yards.
Well,
you know rookie's going to be on him.
Here's the thing, though. I talked about the deep ball. right? And you need a little time to get that deep ball out there, right? Because you gotta look guys off. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure dude hits his route right. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we get pressure on Josh Allen, you know he's only been sacked 5 times this year. Am I right?
Sounds right. Sounds right.
He's
Yeah.
only been sacked
Right
5
around
times this year. He's not used to being hit right now this year. So we gotta rattle, buddy. We gotta rattle him right out the gate. Yeah. Number 17. That's who I'm going to stop, man. I'm at his neck on Monday. That I mean, because you cut the head off the snake, the snake's dead. You ain't got to worry about it no more. It's no longer a threat.
All this is good in theory. Do y'all have the guys to do it?
Yeah, but the Breeze back. But the Breeze back. Nico Autry, he's due for a big one.
Landry,
Harold Landry. Let's talk about.
Listen,
you don't know who he is.
We my man has 5 sacks, as you said. We play guys like T.J. Watt. We played Washington and their front four, Chase Young and them boys. I just can't see you stacking up to the talent we've already faced, talking about doing something that hasn't been done.
Hey man, it's why it's called disguise packages, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta disguise it, man. It's gonna come from different angles. It's not gonna come from the guys you think it's gonna come from.
Okay.
We might have our guys drop back in coverage real quick and send the corner. You see what I'm saying? So hey, it just depends. Our defense is due for a big game.
So
and why not do it against y'all's high-powered offense?
And you said you got the over.
Yeah.
You think it's going to be a high school? You think there's going to be a little defense then?
This is what I think. When I take the over, I confidently feel we're going to put up 30 points on you guys. There's nothing about your bottom 10 defense that says we're not going to score 30 points. There's nothing about it. Now, the only reason I'm nervous about the over is because I'm not sure you guys are going to score more than 19 points.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So what's your prediction then? So what's your prediction?
Yeah. Let's go and talk about that prediction real quick since you already throwing the haymaker.
Oh man, I
thought we was jabbing.
I mean, honestly, man, I see it being about I think it's gonna be I had a good over. I was thinking 34-27, but then I did a little more research on the Titans. I seen that that things just really haven't been clicking for you guys. I saw what happened with the Jets. I watched some plays. I wanted to come in well researched for this podcast, right. And I've been looking at you guys, and nothing screams more than 19 points, man. So I'm thinking 34-17. Isn't that right, baby girl? 34-17. I think we're just gonna go ahead and double you guys, man.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, because you're gonna be on the show on Monday night or Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. So I'm thinking 4 touchdowns, 2 field goals to get our 34, and then y'all can put some garbage points up at the end of the game.
We'll make that bet right now online. That $350 bet you was talking about.
Do you want this to happen? Let me see.
Go ahead and do it because I know Weez got to get going here. So
okay,
let's go ahead and show the world.
Let me see what I can do real here, man. Let me see.
He's like, and just in case, subscribe to Daniel. Type in
all right, let me
promo code Aunt Dizzy. $10
free promo.
Oh man! Hey, Weez, give your prediction and give the Titans keys to success, man. How are we gonna win this game on Monday?
First of all, key to success: offensive line, protect Tannehill.
Right.
Second, pressure Josh Allen. Do not let Allen get more than 50 rushing yards.
Mm-hmm.
Third, King Henry needs to have over 150 rushing yards himself.
Right.
And that's going to control the pace of the game and control the movement of the Titans the whole game. If we're able to rush, if we're able to open up that front door for Henry, then the passing game is going to go right along with it.
Right, man. I'm with you.
Now saying that, I think the score is going to be 31-24 Titans.
Okay. Is that what you said on the show the other night?
Yep.
Okay, cool. 31-24 Titans. I like that, man. For me, keys to success, definitely complimentary football all across all 4 phases. And it starts up front. It starts up front on both sides of the ball for us. And our pass rush has got to be tenacious.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to open up the holes early and often for Derrick Henry, like you just said, and we got to make sure we're giving Tannehill enough time to execute and make plays.
Right.
We cannot let him get riled early. You know what I'm saying? We can't let Buffalo treat Ryan Tannehill like the whole league's been treating Ryan Tannehill right now. We can't let that happen. You see what I'm saying? Like, we gotta take a stand, man. So I'm with you, D Weez. It starts with Luwan, and it's gonna be contagious all across the board. So I'm gonna go 35-21 Titans.
There we go.
2 touchdowns.
Big blowout.
Yeah.
Gonna blow us out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, this is the year Buffalo's exercising our demons. Kansas City beat us in the AFC Championship game last year. We took care of them. Tennessee, you were the last team to blow us out in the last 2 years. You keep showing that 5-yard penalty play all over ESPN every time Tennessee and Buffalo comes up. We're doing this for Josh Norman and the boys. This is for Josh Norman. Let me show you how confident I am right here.
Right.
Can we see this right here?
Hey,
Please zoom in there.
Zoom in.
I'm in there.
Send me a screenshot.
There it is. It says place your $350 bet right now.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, he hit it.
Oh my gosh.
First bet ever placed on Two Tones on.
Hey,
Let's go.
Right there.
Hey, the homie Aunt Disney in the building, man. Hey, representing, dude. Hey, I was just capping. I was reaching, bro, but you showed a lot of my.
Hey, man, we doing it, man.
Man, hey, thanks for coming on, bro, man.
Hey, man, thanks for having me. This is a beautiful thing you guys are doing, man. I can't wait to just watch you guys grow, man. This is a beautiful thing. Thanks for having me.
Man, appreciate it, man.
Bro.
So we'll have.
Hey, don't forget, we got to be back Monday night or Tuesday. We're gonna be talking. Somebody gonna be happy. Somebody gonna be sad.
Oh, you know, I could cater dinner. I said somebody said shakaroni earlier. After this $350 comes in, I can cater.
Man, that shakaroni look fire, man. I need that all that pepperoni and cheese, man. I don't even like Papa John's, but I ordered it just because that shakaroni looked good.
Yeah.
And Shaq said the money going to something beneficial for the youth. So
I can work with.
Hey, man, once I win, I'll get us all one, man. That's the easiest money I ever made.
Oh man, hey, you gonna be mad? You might not even want to come on the show again. You might be mad.
Hey, if I'm not here next week, y'all know why.
Nah, man, you know it's all love, bro. Hey, it's been fun, man. This was I had a blast, man. I can't even flex, man. So, folks, real quick, make sure you hit that like button, share the video, and make sure you subscribe to the Two Tone Zone. Let's help this channel grow and do big things. And so if you like it, continue to rock with us. You all know the drill. It's Titan Gang or Don't Bang. Until next time, we'll see you.
Peace.
Welcome to the Two Tone Zone.